Good day, my name is Romero Mapane and today I'll be presenting my business plan to you. Starting off with my executive summary. Nature's Playground acts as a source of entertainment for people together with the protection and conservation of wild animals. My business will be located in Otse. Nature's Playground intends on solving the devastating low rate of unemployment, hence creating employment for local citizens of Botswana, therefore reducing the poverty rate within families, and also acts as an educational place where tourists and locals learn more about wild animals. Here are some factors that contribute to the feasibility of my business. It contributes to protection and conservation of wild plants and animals, which prevent extinction. Here are some factors that contribute to the feasibility of my business. It contributes to protection and conservation of wild plants and animals, which prevent extinction. It will act as an additional source of income to Botswana's economy. It also significantly attracts further development in the area it will be located in. For me to start this business, I need a rough estimation amount of 50 million pund. Moving on to description of venture. My business name is Nature's Playground. Nature's Playground is situated near Gaborone at a place called Otse. The reason why I chose Otse is because of the following factors. Otse is a place that is near the capital of Botswana, being Gaborone, meaning high concentration of local people, tourists, and institutions like schools and government workers who will visit for entertainment. Another reason is that Otse has got eye-catching hills like Otse Hill, which attract tourists and citizens, hence more guests to Nature's Playground. Business activity and target customers. Nature's Playground aims at increasing the already present wildlife by importing wild animals from other countries like bears, tigers, gorillas, sharks, dolphins, koalas. Our target customers include our local citizens from all rural areas and cities found in Botswana, as well as global tourists. We vision ourselves as Botswana's premier source of capital in the next five to 6 years to come, and also being recognized globally, finding ourselves working together with huge company worldwide. Our mission is to provide a safe and secure recreational place for our customers. Moving on to market analysis. Our market need. Customers are showered with enjoyable and memorable recreational experiences as they come with their families for relaxation and entertainment. Our market overview. Nature's Playground is to compete with current well-known game reserves like in Botswana, like Kamarino, Moremi Gorge, Moremi Game Reserve, Central Kalahari Game Reserve, and the Okavango Delta. Together with neighboring countries like South Africa, which have zoos like Johannesburg Zoo. Our target market include local citizens together with tourists around the world. Market trends. The focus on conservation and education. The rapid growth of market size. The participation of visitors experience. Challenges faced by my business. The cost of high capital investment. Lack of very low knowledge about wildlife by visitors. Moving on to the relevant market size. Our market size is open and broad to all parts of the world where the globe is free to be serviced. My company beats competitors within Botswana as we have got a better stack of animals which are imported from other countries, hence beating all current competitors in Botswana. Moving on to service plan. Animals that are not already present in Botswana will be imported from other countries, adding to the already available animals in Botswana. Here are the factors of production that my business needs in order for success. Labor, capital, and land. Labor, we are in need of 1,752,000. Capital is in need of 50 million pula. Land is in need of 1 million pula. These factors of production will receive financial help from loans by national banks or organizations like SEDA. Land will be applied for and allocated by the Botswana's Council. Moving on to marketing plan. Products and services. We offer a stable, reliable source of entertainment and memorable experience by showcasing our lifestyle to visitors. Branding and promotional plan. Nature's Playground sponsors local schools and government workers to come over for educational lessons, equipping them with wildlife knowledge, aiding us to gain more visitors that are willing to learn more about wildlife. We will be partnering with tech or lifestyle influencers that will be scattering our information globally, letting them know why we should be visited. Nature's Playground has got online accounts, social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, which have short videos additionally of animal births and other wildlife interaction. Moving on to distribution plan. Our service is portrayed to our customers physically and visually. Local people and tourists travel to come for their entertainment. Moving on to my operational plan. Key operational processes. Regular maintenance of frameworks, enclosures for animals. Frequent provision of clean water to animals. Regular checkups by vets on animals and maintaining a clean and tidy environment for animals to prevent the outbreak of diseases. Another one is to set and abide to rules and regulations that visitors are to strictly follow. For example, do not touch, feed, or jump over the fence into enclosed animal cages. Provision of small gadgets like stuffed animals to little kids together with animals, mummies and daddies, as a token of appreciation for their visit. Operating times. My business is open Monday to Saturday, 6 in the morning till 6 in the evening. On a Sunday, 6 in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Business milestone. Consistency of production where workers are given the chance for promotions and raises, which leads to workers to giving the all. Increasing and improving Nature's Playground's brand of awareness as time passes. For example, creating more boards and posters around the country informing people about Nature's Playground. Moving on to my organizational plan. Management team members. Firstly, we have our Chief Executive Officer, Financial Manager, our Operational Manager, Marketing Manager, Technological Manager. Moving on to the responsibilities. So our CEO is responsible for managing all operations of the venture. He or she makes and takes the last high-level decision of the business. Sets strategic ways of improving the business and making sure they are accomplished. Our Chief Executive Officer is roughly estimated to an amount of 40,000 pula monthly. Then moving on to our financial manager. Our financial manager is responsible for making a proper budget for the business, manages financial reports, oversees payrolls, and provides financial guidance for easy decision making. Our financial manager is estimated at a monthly salary of 33,000 pula. Our marketing manager. Our marketing manager is responsible for ensuring proper, clean, and understandable advertises for easy understanding of customers. Proper forming of marketing techniques. He or she is estimated at a monthly salary of roughly 22,000 pool. Our operational manager ensures proper usage of resources, oversees daily activities in the business to secure efficiency. Monthly salary estimated at a rough 28,000 pula. Then we have our technological manager, who is responsible for securing security of network, performing regular maintenance of tech devices like computers, at a monthly estimated salary of 20,000 pool. And then we have our managing team gaps, people that we need for assistance like security guards, cleaners, and guides. Moving on to our risk assessment. The risk assessment we are facing is operation disruption. On my far right, we have got our threats next to our preventative control. First threat is low knowledge about social media consultation, improving it through improving digital skills. Our second threat, outburst of illness that affect animals, our animals. Control regular cleaning of environment and regular checkups for animals for diseases and symptoms of diseases. Last threat is reduction of foreign visitors' curiosity. Our control being equipping people with knowledge on promoting protection. On my left here, we've got our harm and our control. So our first harm is high rate of animal demise. Control being shifting of animals. Our second harm, publicized backlash. Forming programs to regain the community's trust. Reduction of customers leads to the inclining of animal protection funds. Cost regain plan. Moving on to our financial plan. Here we have our cash budget. Starting off with opening cash balance, which is 100,000 pula. Cash inflows. First one is sales at 2,790,000 pula. Account receivables at 810,000 pula. Other income at 200,000 pula. Loan received at 8 million pula. Then we have our total cash inflows. To get our total cash inflows, we add all this to get this 11,800,000 pool. Moving on to our cash available. To get our cash available, we simply add our opening cash balance, which is 100,000 pula, with our total cash inflows to get our 11,900,000 pool. Moving on to cash outflows. Firstly, we have our account payables, 2 million pula, rent, 1,600,000 pula, salaries and wages, 1,752,000 pula, and dividends at 1,250,000 pula. Then we have our total outflows. To get our total outflows, we simply add all this to get our 6,602,000 pool. And then we have our closing cash balance. To get our closing cash balance, we simply subtract our total outflows from our cash available to get 5,295,000 pool. Moving on to my income statement. Firstly, we have our revenue at 8,790,000 pula. Our cost of goods sold at 195,000 pula, and our gross profit at 8,985,000 pula. Opening expenses, marketing expenses at 90,000 pula. Our rent at 1,600,000 pula. Our utilities at 400,000 pula. Our insurance at 800,000 pula. Our salaries and wages at 1,752,000 pula. And we got our total expenses at 4,642,000 pula by simply adding all this. Our opening income our opening income, we simply got it by subtracting our total operating expenses from our gross profit to get our 4,343,000 pool. Moving on to our less other expenses, we simply subtracted 100,000 pula from our operating income to get our profit before tax. Now to get our net income, we simply less 14% tax from our profit before tax, which is 4,242,000, to get our net income, which is 3,648,980,000.
Sure.
Moving on to our less other expenses, we simply subtracted 100,000 pula from our opening income to get our profit before tax, which is 4,242,000 pool. To now get our net income, we simply less 14% tax from our profit before tax to get our 3,648,980 pool. Moving on to my income statement. Firstly, we have our revenue at 8,790,000 pula. Our cost of goods sold at 195,000 pula, and our gross profit at 8,985,000 pool. Opening expenses, marketing expenses at 90,000 pula. Our rent at 1,600,000 pula. Our utilities at 400,000 pula. Our insurance at 800,000 pula. Our salaries and wages at 1,752,000 pula. And we got our total expenses at 4,642,000 pula by simply adding all this. Our total operating expenses from our gross profit to get our 4,343,000 pool. Less expenses, we simply subtracted 100 pula from our operating income. Moving on to our less other expenses, we simply subtracted 100,000 pula from our opening income to get our profit before tax, which is 4,242,000 pool. To now get our net income, we simply less 14% tax from our profit before tax to get our 3,648,980 pool. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.